Hi guys, Jess again, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. How long exactly has it been? Hold on, let me check. Four months. So it's been 4 months since I've uploaded, and honestly so many things have happened. So basically this video is a life update to catch you guys up and to talk about important things and stuff like that and where I'm heading with my channel. The first thing I want to talk about is why I stopped, because there wouldn't be a life update had I not stopped filming. I stopped, I think my last video posted was in December, at the end of December, and I didn't post anything in January, February, March, and April. The reason for that is, as soon as my vacation was over, my Christmas break, as soon as my Christmas break was over, I went back to university, and I guess the stress all flooded back into me all at once, and I felt like I was restrained, like I didn't know what to do. I was busy working on my exams and homework and assignments and all of that, so I just decided to just take a deep breath and take a break from YouTube. That was honestly a very hard decision because I love doing YouTube and that makes me happy, while university increases my stress levels to very, very high levels. So I didn't want to stop. I wanted to keep it going, but at the same time I had barely had time to find some room. I tried to film a few times, I think in March and February, and it was just so hard, so I decided to literally just put it all aside and just start over when I was done with my semester at university. This brings me to my semester at university. I'm officially done for 4 months. I only need to start again in September, so I have a 4-month break. And now I'm going to be talking about COVID-19. As we all know, this has made the world stop, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about how it affected my university. So in the beginning of March, the first week of March, I had my March break. I went on by, there was really not that many cases in my country, so it wasn't that, we didn't think it was going to get as big as it did so quickly, and there weren't really talks about closing schools back then, or universities or colleges, so we didn't really expect it. And then I came back, I came back to university on the 9th, and that means that from the 1st to the 7th, 1st and 7th being Sundays and Saturday, that was when I had my March break. I came back on the 9th, and 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, I have my classes. So I went to my classes, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. And then on Friday, the 13th, there was a huge snowstorm that had classes canceled. Little did we know that the 12th was going to be our last day in university. I don't remember exactly when they announced that schools and universities were being shut down, but it was in that weekend. I don't remember if it was the Friday or the Saturday or maybe even the Sunday. I don't exactly remember, but all I know is that right after that we had 2 weeks of, well, it wasn't really a break, but at the same time it was sort of like a break. They had universities and schools shut down. During those 2 weeks, we didn't have to go to have online classes. We didn't have to give assignments that were due. Let's say an assignment was due on the 17th. We didn't have to give it back up until we started back classes. So during those 2 weeks, actually, they prepared the online classes and how it was going to work. Professors slowly sent us emails on how that was going to work, and honestly, it was not that good. My university, personally, we didn't have Zoom classes, because I've seen a lot of people have Zoom classes. We didn't have that. We didn't have classes virtually. What we did have were assignments we had to give on certain days. So they would give us the rest of the things we had to do for the semester, and they would send, depending on if it was an exam or an assignment, they would send out the instructions sometime, and we'd have a certain amount of time to finish it. So no, we didn't have classes, but we could virtually talk to our professors over Skype or Teams or whatever we could use, because not everybody could have a stable internet connection, and if everybody was on the same service at the same time, it would just overflow. I don't know. They were explaining it that way, so we basically didn't have classes, we just had assignments to give at home. Now, this whole COVID situation and how it affected me, being stuck at home and stuff like that, I've I was basically stuck at home. I don't have a desk. If the house is quiet, no it isn't. I have a small house, so everything I would hear. I even had an exam during supper time. I could hear my family all eating in the kitchen while I was stuck doing an exam. I could hear everybody just basically having fun while I was in my room and had to do exams and stuff like that, and that was just very, very hard. And that took a toll mentally, being stuck at home, not being able to leave, and I already had a lot of trouble mentally, so it definitely hit the mental health a little bit too much, and it was just very hard. This brings me to my next part, which is mental health. Now, like I said in the first part, my stress levels were very, very high during university, which is why I stopped filming for YouTube. I've been having a lot of trouble with my mental health since, well, it's been a very long time, and I've honestly never sought professional help to talk to someone. The way that I feel is, it's a bit hard to explain because nobody truly understands what it's like to be me, what it's like to be in my thoughts and in my head. So every time I explain it, it feels like I don't explain it well enough, but I'm going to try. So during the day, I'll be fine other than the occasional time where I'm not. When it's actually bad, it's during the nighttime where I am stuck alone with my thoughts and I don't really have much to distract me because the day's over and it's time to go to bed, but I can't go to bed because I'm stuck with my thoughts. Basically, I'll think about how much I hate myself, how much I feel like I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm a waste of space, I'm worthless. I'll just think about all these awful things about myself, and it's just very hard, I guess, to myself. Luckily, though, there's one thing that I'm very happy about is that I have a dog. She's a husky, and most huskies are not cuddly at all. But every time I guess I break down, she'll either just jump on the couch and be on the other side, but at least be close to me, or she'll directly jump on me and lay down on me. Sometimes she'll try to wipe my tears away. She's there for me, and if I weren't to have her, I don't know where I would be right now. She saved me multiple times from myself, and I'm so grateful for her. I could hardly get out of bed in the morning. Had it not been for her, I would just be laying down in my bed all day because I don't have any motivation to get out of bed, but she helps me get out of bed because I gotta put her outside, I gotta feed her, I gotta put some water in her bowl, I gotta take her for a walk. So she like makes me do some things to like not have to think, not be stuck in my thoughts. Everything that I used to do that I loved, I couldn't do them anymore. It just brought me more stress while I was in university. It's still a little bit like that, but I'm hoping that university was the biggest factor, and that now that I have 4 months that I won't have to go to university, and I'll just hopefully work, because I don't know yet if I can work with the whole virus situation, but hopefully I can, and it's going to be another thing to like make me happy because I work with kids, and I just really love it. I love working with kids, so that also helps distract me. So really my whole goal is to try to feel better during those 4 months and then go back to university and hopefully be better with myself and mental health. So I'm going to be taking care of myself for the next 4 months, that's for sure. The last part that I want to jump on is what I will be doing with YouTube, so continuing YouTube. I have big plans and a lot of things to do for YouTube. I have so many video ideas because during those 4 months that I couldn't film because I put university first, I wrote video ideas nonstop, and so I have a big summer packed. I even have video ideas up until next year, so I am very excited, and that's what I'll be doing basically this summer. I'll be posting, I hope to be able to post twice a week starting in June. Might have some times where I can't, but I'm really hoping that I can do that. I think I've touched upon everything that I wanted to and needed to in this video. Sorry if it was a little bit confusing, by the way. I hope that it was not too confusing, but if it is, again, sorry. And with that, that is all for today's video. I'm really happy to be back and to film and to edit and to post on YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!